Still in the Yorkshire pen here as we jump into the 18s. It'll be Dash 5 and Dash 6, both Yorkshire gilts, and will be the two last Yorkshire gilts. Levi's got Dash 5 hooked up there on the far side. Both of these a little bit pounds lighter, if you will, but I think build and just symmetry and just proportions from the side are extremely good. These ones will feed and feed for a long time, especially Indiana, Ohio. Dash 5 for me, one that's still big-legged and still hairy and still got a good look, but one that's probably just a little greener in terms of her muscle shape and just her bulk today. But she's ultra square off both ends of her skeleton. She's very, very good in terms of her front feet and her front toes. I think those are all square and they all go the right direction. Not wanting to just 100% pull here as maybe Levi get her hooked up on the spoon there, but I think Dash 5 is one that's a little bit of a sleeper from the gilt perspective because that's a high head carriage, that's an elite look up front, and that's an expensive looking one when she props up from the side.
Yeah, definitely a sleeper here because she is smaller and greener than the litter mates. But I will tell you that if she comes with the muscle and the power that the rest of the litter has, this is going to be the one to own in my opinion. Because you talk about one that's still stout-skulled, tall-shouldered, and very proportional in the way that she's put together. But you study that one coming right at you. She's still got a really big chest, and she's opened up, and there's no doubt in my mind that that thing's going to come. She's just a little further behind today. I think that one's very, very good.
Yeah, a little greener, but man, as she props up from the side there and takes the photo or on the camera, whatever you want to call it, that one's special and has some special pieces, there's no doubt. As you jump into Dash 6, one that's got a little bit more, she is bigger and bolder in her chest. She's bulkier in the lower portion of her forerib, has maybe a little bit more swoop to the lower portion of her belly and her undercarriage, if you will. I mean, but that's a square chassis one that still uses her hip and hind leg extremely well. She's so flexible in terms of her rear leg at every single joint all the way to the surface. She pushes, she plants, she has motivation. She's bendy in terms of her rear leg, and at the same time, Sawyer, she's got a neat look up front. She's neat in terms of her head carriage. She's tidy. She looks like a lady and still comes with muscle, shape, bulk, and still has the right agility as well.
Yeah, she looks like a gilt that definitely would look good in a backdrop. Really tall-shouldered, good-looking, but yet maternal to the center portion of her body and so loose in terms of the way that she uses her joints and so comfortable, but yet one that is dead level in terms of her design and built really, really square and true. That's a very good one. Good pair. I like this pair of gilts.
Yeah, so the last pair that we'll offer on the gilt side of things out of these landmines, real high on this sow, real high on this litter. If you got any questions, concerns, issues that you didn't see them in the video like you'd want them to, I think they both pulled pretty well. Don't be afraid to give us a shout.